Hi, my name is ILKIN, and I'm the author of Blue Mountain Mist. I'm sitting here today doing C3 cluster number 9. This one gives you a quick overview on what is going on exactly. So for example, Hanna has taken a picture of several different individuals and posted it in a collage. What is interesting about these particular photos? First of all, this is in southern Turkey. This is her aunt from Istanbul, and this is today what they look like. All of these pictures have been physically altered except for this one. So this particular picture here is an authentic picture. In a few years from now, Hanna will be listed as a veteran of war because of everything that went on in C3. In this particular picture, if you notice, this is where she had a massive injury. This is right before surgery, and from ear to eye, there's fiber optics to help her see, and half her chin was removed, her nose was made bigger. But we want to talk about why this is happening. So if we look at the country of Turkey, for example, Hanna did journals on the history of Orthodox Jews. So she pretty much was born in 1967 with the annexation of Israel. Now, when that opened up, that created the country, and that was right after Ottoman war breakup. But what ended up happening here with her expansion of Holy, it belonged with her work. Now, her work opened it up and generated a bigger Israel. Now, what ended up happening is Turkish medical doctors wanted to give it to Iran and India because they found that these people were really too old in thought of train, and Turkey is very, very modern. So when they wanted to give it to India, number one, it caused a problem with Hanna because you are giving Hanna's work arbitrarily to a different country. What else Hanna had a problem with? Hanna had a problem, and why she wants to keep this in Anatolia is because she classifies this area as the authentic sun and includes Ethiopia. The authentic sun is very, very important because it involves the Orthodox Jews. So it's a respect thing when the story became divination, and she was conceived in Ararat but born in Istanbul. She too has a foothold in Anatolia. So it's a respect thing to the original person, followed with a respect thing to Africa. Remember, Hanna is her classification being raised by blacks. Now, Hanna here in this picture looks absolutely horrific. She looks, even though she's a lot older now and she's has been fixed up a little bit, you can still, when we do the global televising, you will see all the injuries that were done for entertainment in the cluster back and forth. So we had all of Turkey empty out and come to Canada. We had the Russians in Canada. We had the Americans in Canada, and it became warfare. Why is it warfare? Because some of them wanted to move it to India, and Hanna wanted to keep it here, and the other half wanted to move it to the United States. So someone spent over $1 billion duplicating all her entire family. So if you look at this picture, how pretty this female is. This female is also has been altered in the picture, and same with Hanna's baby picture. It also has been altered. Today, in her inheritance home, we have very poor individuals that have been altered to look like a mock version of Hanna's mother to sit inside her inheritance home. And who is doing that? That is probably Europe's entertainment. This Hanna's real mother is probably about 5'4". This person is about 4'9", 5 foot. I mean, age does make you get a little bit smaller, but there's a big difference if I take it and you have a look at what she knows as a similar picture to her authentic mother, and then this female that resembles a villager that Hanna knows, that Hanna helped And even with her sister's picture, her sister is bright blonde. Today they've darkened her hair. And the first thing these guys do when they double someone is they cover the eyes. So they make the eyes have these like really dark markered black. And I don't know why, but that is what I've seen so far to date. So by you looking at this, at least you're getting an authentic picture of the divination portion. And this is why it's divination, because it's the way Hanna was raised. It's how bad they disfigured her and how they removed hands and feet and attached it back on. And she was supposed to have died 5 years ago. Her original job was just an office job that specialized in the management of humans, and that's what makes this whole story an irregularity. So what she's trying to do is she doesn't care what China, India, the United States does. She's trying to protect the interests of Canada and to protect the interest of the armed forces and our police. And it was really a massive disaster. So when we do the global promo, she will probably hire about 100 individuals, and she will, first of all, in the global promo of the movie, she will talk about every single injury that was done for the sake of entertainment and how these guys want to manage people. It's almost like farm animals. You know how you live in a house and it's one person to a house. It's like the house is your cage, and that is what they want, to the point that they're raping men and they're doubling thousands of families for fraud. And, you know, they're taking the Sun collection, disrespecting the Orthodox Jews, disrespecting the Negroes, which technically Hanna is, and just arbitrarily moving it to China, India, whatever they want to do. And this is some of the difficulties and challenges we are encountering. So the future is a little bit bright. You know, we are praying, first of all, for the safety of the military. Hanna had a feed the other day that, you know, some of the Turkish soldiers are hugging the dead on the grounds. And it's not a good thing when it's too much testosterone. And this is why a female has come into it. And when we do the 100 proposals, what we're trying to do is we're just trying to generate a better world and just to end all of it right now. We don't want to reenact war ever again. We can do it via virtual, but we don't want to reenact it with the killing of thousands of people when we have so much intelligence out there that they can have that type of psychology to be able to make fantastic doubles of individuals, and they have fantastic chips, microchips that they can use for better. Instead of doing all of that, it's everything is fraud and everything is fraud and everything is really awful. You know, you have to understand, if she's a chosen and they break her neck and they're able to double her entire family, this is, and cut Negroes in half for fun. If they're doing that, that's not how we want to live. So that is where we are today. Hope you can support the whole Sun collection. I know I've been counseled not to bring it out, and I'm going to be very respectful to give other people chances. But what I want to do is the 12 skits to the movie, and that creates a lot of employment for thousands of people in Canada. And we are very, very suppressed in Canada at this particular time. Everyone is struggling. So that is where we are today. Thank you and have a good day. And for those out there, at least, even though she's a mess, an absolute disaster, you get a peek at the real authentic story of it. So thank you. Have a good day.